and here we come to the posh side of Southend, as you can see here. The crack dens of Essex. And not even the good sort of crack. Although I imagine for a five we could probably get some. And on the bright side, there's not much chance of them catching their teeth on your cock, because they haven't got any. Good day, kind YouTubers. Yeah, so my budgeting hobby of attempting to vlog in a vague and then descriptive way come to a rather short end. As you might have noticed, if you're one of my free subscribers, I haven't actually published a video in a few weeks. And that is because, oh, being followed by a tractor. And that is because Geraldine failed her M.O.T. Geraldine's my bike, by the way, in case I don't know if I mentioned that before. And Geraldine failed her M.O.T, the naughty little minx. Naughty, naughty Geraldine. Basically, it failed on the tyres. The front tyre was below the legal tread limit, apparently. The back was an advisory, that was legal, but not for much longer. And also the front brake master cylinder was sticking. Apparently. I mean, I knew the front tyre was on its way out. I thought it might creep through, but it didn't. Hunting wank bag. Because I was hoping to do the tyres in a month or two. I don't, just before I said it, maybe in February or something like that. But the brake cylinder, master cylinder, apparently it was sticking. It doesn't feel any different now. They've apparently replaced or refurbished. I don't even know what they did, to be honest. But they've done something to the brake master cylinder. It wasn't terribly expensive. I think it was maybe 50 quid parts and 60 quid labour. But it doesn't feel the slightest bit different. But it got the M.O.T, so that's kind of the main thing. I spoke to the actual mechanic, so you know, you should go and talk to the guy behind reception. He said blah blah blah, we need this and this. When I picked the bike up after I'd done, I spoke to the mechanic and he seemed quite genuine about what he'd done and blah blah blah. But yeah, it does, he said it should feel a lot better now. I don't know, I haven't got a terrible amount of experience, but it doesn't feel the slightest bit fucking different to me. So, I mean, I've always had a certain amount of mistrust of people in mechanical professions, because I'm not massively mechanical. I'm starting to learn a bit. I've done a few bits on this bike. What have I done? I've changed the spark plugs recently, I've changed the oil and the filter, like basic maintenance. I've obviously cleaned the chain and lubed that. I wouldn't even really call that mechanical. I changed the air filter. I've broke the fuel hose, haven't quite replaced that yet, but it's sort of giving me another job to do. It's not leaking, in case anyone's wondering if I'm about to go up in a ball of flames. It's just quite seriously damaged. But yeah, so yeah, garages and mechanics and that sort of thing, it's... How do we know they're telling us the truth sometimes? We just really don't. I mean, I'm not saying the guy's lying at all. He could be telling the complete and utter truth, but I wouldn't know the fucking foggiest difference anyway. As I said, the brake doesn't feel any particularly different. The only thing it feels like it's been adjusted, so it's a little bit closer in, which is actually quite a good thing, because I don't have the biggest hands in the world. But yeah, cars, bike garages, it's all the same. Sometimes things go straight through the M.O.T, and sometimes you get pulled up on on something relatively, you know, my car's was pretty new, six years old now, and that got pulled up last year on all manner of things. Whereas I once, the same garage, I dropped in a sort of 15-year-old Rover and it went straight through, although that's probably a good indication that it's a pretty trustworthy garage, because normally you'll expect that, you know, if they are going to try and mug you off, they'll see you taking a piece of shit, and they could have literally said anything was wrong with that Rover, and I would never have known any the better. I mean, they wouldn't have known this, but I had actually only just owned it for about a day by the time I took it into the garage. Filtering, does whatever a filtering monkey does. Oh, fucking buses. Oh, look at that white car, how nice of them. Stop looking at the car and actually look at the big truck it's sitting on, and I might not hit it. Change, you swine, you cunting shitbags. So here we are in a sunny Southend. What a shithole. I mean, look at that building. Look at that hideous cunt of a building. What fucking moron thought that? I know what, let's make it look like some really badly laid out Lego or some shitty game of Tetris where you fucked your arse up in it.